Hey, ladies and gents, I want to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving coming up this week. Everyone in the United States. And even if you're not, it's just a kickoff to the holiday season, right? Think of your family and friends. Try to keep it simple and happy. A lot of traveling and maybe some family stress that goes along with it. So try to put as much of that behind you as possible and think of the good things and what you have been thankful for your very good life up till now. So when I think of Thanksgiving fragrances, I think of nothing challenging. I think of cinnamon and spice, spicy cider. I think of vanilla, apple pie, pumpkin pie, mostly, and get-togethers with friends. So sweet, on the sweet side, is what I predominantly think of when I think of good Thanksgiving Day perfumes, and that's why I put together this list of 5. I'll have more fragrances that I think in my collection will shine. So. Oh, I just want to say the idea of this video came not a couple days ago when the guy at You Smells Good, and he owns Les Abstraits, he did a video from his car reviewing or talking about Ambre Narguile from the Hermescence line. And I thought, what a great fragrance. And I even thought, what a great autumn or Thanksgiving Day fragrance. Is there any better than that? And I thought to myself, that's got to be a topper right there. So I'm going to have that in my list. Even though, as you will see, I don't have a bottle. But Eugen's, that's Eugen's company right there. He gave me the idea for this video with his talk on Ambre Narguile, and which I'll start right now. So I'm going to try to make a not so serious list that everyone can identify with. Everyone. People in the beginning of their journey and don't teeter-totter, and people in their snobby later years who are kind of advanced. So here's my Ambre Narguile. Like I said, I don't have a bottle of this, but I've had a couple of these, and wow, I get a little tobacco, I get a little boozy, I get apple, I get a warm apple dessert, whether it's a pie or one of those other things, apple, those triangle, very flaky. And I get spicy. I get a spicy cider kind of feel, and it's all over Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna put that right now. I'm gonna put that right now at number 1 because I don't want this video to go too long. And this is a visual aid for me, okay? So bear with me. So I'm doing this on the fly. It's kind of my style here. I don't know which ones are going to come, but here are the ones that I'm sure about. So we'll put our Guerlain back here in front of Les Abstraits. But here is Tonka Impériale, and I am damn well sure of that. That's going to go in the top 5. I don't know, just put it here for now. I'll switch them around. And I got a bunch out that'll be like turning into a top 10. So here's a Chanel exclusive, and this will make many top 5s of mine. And that's Coromandel EDP. So we'll put that there. That's definitely going to be in the top 5. I'm going to change these around as I go. All right, here's Leather Oud. Great for the hot weather. Just kidding. The old CD label. Christian Dior. We'll put that right there for now. And God, Chanel just comes through. Cinnamon, right? Warmth. One point I want to make is I mentioned sweet, warm, spicy. Cloying is not a flattering term, but maybe for Thanksgiving, okay, not challenging, but borderline cloying, some of these might be, such as if I had to criticize the Renaissance, Ambre Narguile, it would be, maybe it's a little cloying, but for Thanksgiving, borderline cloying, I think kind of goes for that day. Here's ÉGOÏSTE. This is kind of light. I think of it as billowy, but still a little, it wraps around you with Chanel type aldehydes. It's masculine, cinnamon, a little wraparound of cloyingness was my point, and that made me think of that. So there are my top 5, I think. I'm gonna switch those around if I think of it. This represents the original SpiceBomb, and I think this would shine on Thanksgiving. So think of this as SpiceBomb, and then the other flanker of this, which is I think not the intense, but the it's a brown colored one. It might be the intense, but it's the strong one. I heard that one's great. And then this is to represent for you guys that have Spice Blend of the Dior Privé line. And I like Spice Blend. You know, I wish I had that, but I just never picked it up. And it also represents Bulgari, right? Bulgari Man, which is, I've sprayed it a handful of times. I don't think I've ever worn it, but I think it's a more posh SpiceBomb. So think about SpiceBomb the grenade. If you're a guy and you didn't even think about having a cologne bottle in the shape of a grenade, well, you should think about it. Here's one. Ooh, I forgot about this. This one goes here. I prefer the EDP, but this is the EDT. I want to give it some love. This is Jaïpur. Cinnamon. This is Anique Bernardo. I mean, in the 90s, she put together some stuff, some genres together. This is kind of like an amber, vanilla, spicy, and then she puts together like a fougere. So if you haven't tried Jaïpur EDT or EDP, I like the EDP more because it's a bit more less sweet to me, and it's more powdery, so it tones down the sweetness. But for Thanksgiving, a little cloying, we'll go with, in my view, with a little sweeter Jaïpur. I had that originally in my top 5, so I think for you fathers out there, this works great on Thanksgiving Day, especially early in the day. The Parfum sits close to the skin, but still has a big sillage, big Bleu de Chanel sillage, without the incense though. Maybe a warmer sandalwood, and fruit. Fruit goes with Thanksgiving, and it's got an added pineapple. So Bleu de Chanel, I think that's a great choice for Thanksgiving. Along the spicy, ambery, old-time Oriental is Obsession for women. I think that's a great choice. A little sexy, a little suggestive maybe. But say if your husband's wearing Bleu Parfum, maybe, and you guys are a good-looking young couple there, Obsession would be a great choice. A little retro. Here's another one that I would consider in my top 5. This is tough, and this is a tester actually, but this is Pure Malt. I like this little festive, boozy, right? Boozy, great for the pub, great for get-togethers. Nutty. What's that nut in here? Is it almond or is it hazelnut? I think it's hazelnut. I think this goes good. This is 1 Million Lucky. 1 Million Lucky. A little loud. Don't spray too much of this. Let it dry down. But I think really does a great job for the festive occasion. A little loud though. But in terms of that hazelnut, and 1 Million's a little cloying. I almost forgot how this smells because I had this is my second bottle. This is a backup, and I sold my partial of the first one, and one of these days I'll open this up. All right, this is boozy, right? This is YSL Tuxedo. Get this if you smelled YSL Tuxedo and it's a little fat on your wallet right now. Get this. This doesn't last too long. Well, it goes down to the skin. Good intimate scent is Moustache. I'm recommending the Eau de Parfum now. Make sure it's this one. The cologne, the EDT or the cologne, the lighter one, I don't know. So I'm going to open up that one of these days. Yeah. So there are my top 7. And Ambre, Narguile. I'm not going to move Tonka Impériale. That, you know, I would say these are my 2 honorable mentions right here, are Jaïpur and Pure Malt. And you all know how much I love Ambre Nuit. I almost can't think of a better scent to wear during the fall or Thanksgiving. If I wanted to be a rascal, I can take one of these Chanels out and replace it with, I'm going to replace it with Jaïpur. And I'll take out a, I'll keep with the cinnamon. I'll put that there. Or I love these all. I can't take out Coromandel. I can't. And here are my 2, but I'm giving you my top 7. Egoist out of all these will be the less sure thing, though. But you advanced perfume wearers, you would get mad at me if I don't include this, or you just got mad at me. So there we go. There's my top 5. Hermescence, Guerlain, the best perfume company that ever walked this earth. Coromandel, Ambre Nuit, Rose, powdery rose amber. Got grapefruit top. And people love this all over the world. Jaïpur EDT. So tell me what you think. And I think this all goes with turkey stuffing. People call it dressing. Cranberries, cranberry jelly, sauce. I like the cheap stuff. I like the stuff that comes form-fitted out of a can, and slicing it and just eating it right on top of the dressing or the stuffing. And then some shreds of turkey. The turkey is the least, but don't be too serious. You want to be more serious Christmas, all right? Christmas parties, you can booze it up. You can go a little bit wild. Thanksgiving, pay more attention to friends and family, and don't try to outdo. Some obvious scents that I love aren't on here, maybe such as maybe even some more heavier ones, but they would be on my Christmas list during those special days in December. So, but these are Thanksgiving. Let me know if I'm off the mark here. Okay, so I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Once again, this is Bob, and please take care and be well. See ya.